I miss the old Kanye, straight from the gold Kanye. Chop up the soul Kanye, set on his goals Kanye. I hate the new Kanye, the bad mood Kanye, the always rude Kanye, spaz in the news Kanye. I miss the...
Well, hello everyone, this is FGM Entertainment, and before I start this video, shout out XarryBerry, SenorL, Christopfer, Reeves, Boxxykat, and Kara902. So first off, Section 1, AI. Here's an obvious one. Something that isn't ready for moderating, many people hate it and think it's gonna take away creativity, and it's starting to be self-aware. A motherfucking I. Say, why AI? Because recently Castle added an AI assistant called Operator. When people got a hold of it, it immediately got hated by a bunch of people because it could take away creativity and fun from making the decks organically. Castle was made to help newer people create decks or games. Kinda like Scratch for phones and tablets. And with AI, the newer people might get overly dependent on it. There's already an example of it for ChatGPT and how students try and cheat on their assignments. Which low-key I get because fuck homework. But that's just lazy as hell. And now, on to Section 2, Algorithm. Ah yes, a primary issue since 2022. Hell, maybe even 2021 too. I get kids are on Castle to create stuff they couldn't before, but come on. The endless amounts of mukbang, those fuck-ass counting decks that lead to their previous numbers, and so on. The algorithm is pretty shit, considering everyone gets poorly made decks with somehow 2k reacts and so on. Here's Boxy for example. I also get algorithms aren't very good, but come on. There's gotta be a way to improve it. I surely know there's one. Oh, and also, those stop blank decks that keep popping up every now and then. Which for that I have to say something. Yes, they still exist and still serve no fucking purpose because how are you going to stop one trend that many people hate when it will eventually stop on its own because we'll get sick of it? Like holy fuck, how much we gotta tell you that it won't serve any purpose and will only make the hate worse and the decks will just keep on coming. So now, on to Section 3, Features. Here's something I have to complain about, but first I'm gonna let one of my homeboys do the talking.
Thank you, FGF, and hello everybody, it's me, Chrisop. So, I do have some ideas for features that Castle should really add because I'm surprised these aren't even in Castle yet. And these would really be helpful. Features such as multi-select, this is self-explanatory. Dark mode, it's kind of surprised that we don't have a dark mode for the editor yet because literally everything else in Castle is in dark mode. Offline editor, because who doesn't want to make decks on the go? Some music editor improvements like more instruments, whole notes, and scales. Persistent active variables, collisions per frame. And lastly, blueprint and variables organization. You're telling me, throughout Castle's lifespan, no dev has ever thought, maybe we need some organization in here. But anyway, there's a lot more features Castle should have, but we'd be here for 32 hours if I listen to all of them. Thanks again to FGF for letting me be in this video, and I am glad I could voice my opinion on Castle. Anyway, until next time, see ya.
Alright, bye Chrissy. So there have been some really useless features on Castle, one of them being fireworks. They used to work, but what the fuck ever happened? Why was the boosted tab removed? It's something I can't wrap my head around, I swear to God. And now, Section 4, Kids. Oh boy, do I have a little something to talk about. First off, half the kids are pretty useless. The examples being Adventure, Game of Life, and Mask. I get they want to introduce something, but it's mostly useless for the average Castle kid. Kids should be here to make them learn something new, rather than it just being like a gimmick. Oh, that was pretty short. But let's go with Section 5, Editor. This is more so an addition to Section 3, but I still stand that they should add multi-select, dark mode, and so on. Oh, by the way, someone else wants to speak about it.
Well, for me, not sure if there's others had this issue, it's the weird restrictions, image import especially, they put in place intentionally. It really held the app back for me. I really think if any of the restrictions were lifted entirely or just ease with it, I'd definitely be getting more kick out of it.
Thank you, SenorL. And to the last section, what could we do to improve? There's a lot to improve, whether it's getting operator removed, fixing the algorithm, the kids stopping their stop blank bullshit, etc. There's a lot to learn. There are some suggestions on making Castle somewhat better. Firstly, more customization for your profile, like nicknames, banner, background, and setting how many rows of text get shown per column, etc. Second, making fireworks better again since they don't benefit at all sometimes. Third, adding an official verification badge so that other people can't impersonate you. And fourth, making operator function more like the Oracle. And yeah, that is all I have to say, alongside the others. So yippee! Peace out!